Yesterday, we finished reading the section on right view. Today, we are going to take a look at the next section, the domain of wisdom. By way of the five aggregates, paces of the aggregates. At Sawate, the Blessed One said, monks, there are these five aggregates subject to clinging. What five? The form aggregate subject to clinging, the feeling aggregate subject to clinging, the perception aggregate subject to clinging, the volitional formations aggregate subject to clinging, and the fifth, the consciousness aggregate subject to clinging. So long as I did not directly know, as they really are, the five aggregate subject to clinging in four paces, I did not claim to have awakened to the unsurpassed perfect enlightenment in this world with its devas, Mara, and Brahma. In this population with its ascetics and Brahmins, its devas and humans. But when I directly knew all this, as it really is, then I claimed to have awakened to the unsurpassed perfect enlightenment in this world with its devas and humans. Here, firstly, the Buddha defines what are the five aggregates. Quick recap: form, feeling, perception, volitional formations. Last one, consciousness. FFPVC. This is usually how I memorize it, using the acronyms. FFPVC. Form, feeling, perception, volitional formations, consciousness. And footnotes number 23. The four paces of four turnings, Chatu Pariwata, are aggregate, origin, cessation, and the way to the cessation as applied to each of the five aggregates. So we are using the same pattern, very same pattern that we read in the Four Noble Truths. Yeah, always these four patterns. What is that thing? Yeah, the aggregate. What is the origin? What is the cessation? And what is the way leading to the cessation? So here the Buddha makes a strong claim. As long as I did not directly know, as they really are, the five aggregates, and this one let me highlight. In these four paces, the Buddha did not claim to have awakened. But when he directly knew all this, as it really is, then the Buddha claims to have awakened. Sister Joy Kwan, would you like to continue?
And how, monks, are these four phases? I directly knew form, its origin, its cessation, and the way leading to its cessation. I directly knew feeling, perception, volitional formations, consciousness, its origin, its cessation, and the way leading to its cessation. And what, monks, is form? The four great elements and the form derived from the four great elements. This is called form. With the arising of nutriment, there is the arising of form. With the cessation of nutriment, there is a cessation of form. This Noble Eightfold Path is the way leading to the cessation of form. That is right view up to right concentration. Thank you.
Thanks, Sister Choi Kwan. So as explained in the footnotes, these are the 4 paces: origin, cessation. Okay, firstly, the thing. Yeah. What is that thing? Form, origin. The third one, cessation, and the fourth pace, the way leading to its cessation. The first one starts with form, and then the same pattern is repeated for feeling, perception, volitional formations, and consciousness, all the 5 aggregates. And then here the Buddha starts to break down what is form. Here the Buddha mentioned form is the 4 great elements and derived from the 4 great elements. What causes the arising of form? The arising of the treatment. Does any of you recall what are the 4 great elements? In the sutta, earth, water, fire, and air. Earth signifies the solidity, solid part, for example, your hand. Fire is the temperature, for example, the temperature of your body. Water is the liquid element, for example, urine. And last one, air, is whatever space inside your body. So that is the 4 great elements. So here again, we are using the same 4 patterns for forms: defining form, defining the origin of form, defining the cessation of form, and cessation is usually always the Noble Eightfold Path. Sister Aikim, would you like to continue?
Whatever aesthetics and Brahmins, having thus directly known form, its origins, its cessation, and the way leading to its cessation, are practicing for the purpose of disenchantment with form, for its fading away and cessation, are practicing well. Those who are practicing well have gained a foothold in this Dharma and discipline. And whatever aesthetics and Brahmins, having thus directly known form, its origin, its cessation, and the way leading to its cessation, through disenchantment with form, through its fading away and cessation, are deliberated by non-clinging, they are well liberated. Those who are well liberated are consummate ones. As though those consummate ones, there is no round for their manifestation.
Thanks, Sister Aikim. Footnote number 24. This passage describes the trainees, Sekha. They have directly known the 4 noble truths and are practicing for the ultimate cessation of the 5 aggregates, that is, for Nibbana. Footnote number 25. This passage describes the Arahants. According to Digha Nikaya 2, 63, 64, the round of existence turns as a basis for manifestation and destination only insofar as there is consciousness together with name and form. When both consciousness and name and form cease, there is no round to serve as a basis for manifestation and designation. So, the footnotes particularly refer to these lines. Those who are practicing well and have gained a foothold, so they are still trainees, they're still practicing. And the next paragraphs liberated by non-clinging. They are well liberated. So this signifies the arahants, the consummate ones. Sister Billy, would you like to continue? Sorry, you're muted.
Sorry. And what monks is feeling? There are these 6 classes of feeling. Feeling born of eye contact, feeling born of ear contact, feeling born of nose contact, feeling born of tongue contact, feeling born of body contact, feeling born of mind contact. This is called feeling. With the arising of contact, there is the arising of feeling. With the cessation of contact, there is the cessation of feeling. This is Noble Eightfold Path. This Noble Eightfold Path is the way leading to the cessation of feeling. That is, right view up to right concentration. Whatever ascetics and Brahmins, having thus directly known feeling its origin, its cessation, and the way leading to its cessation, are practicing for the purpose of disenchantment with feeling, or its fading away and cessation, they are practicing well. Those who are practicing well have gained a foothold in this Dharma and discipline. And whatever ascetics and Brahmins, having thus directly known feeling and the way leading to cessation, as to those consummate ones, there is no round for their manifestation.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Sister Billy. After form, we took a look at feelings. Here, it's defined as 6 classes. Feeling born of eye contact, ear contact, nose contact, tongue contact, body contact, and mind contact. And what is the origin? The arising of contact. And the rest follows the same pattern. Sister Shawmei, would you like to continue? This part.
And what monk is perception? There are these 6 classes of perception. Perception of forms, perception of sounds, perception of odors, perception of taste, perception of tactile objects, perception of mental phenomena. This is called perception. With the arising of contact, there is the arising of perception. With the cessation of contact, there is the cessation of perception. This Noble Eightfold Path is the way leading to the cessation of perception, that is right view all the way to right concentration. Whatever ascetics and Brahmins, as to those consummate ones, there is no sound for their manifestation. And what monks are volitional formations? There are these 6 classes of volition. Volition regarding forms, volition regarding sounds, volition regarding odors, volition regarding taste, volition regarding tactile objects, volition regarding mental phenomena. These are called volitional formations. With the arising of contact, this is the arising of volitional formations. With the cessation of contact, there is the cessation of volitional formations. This Noble Eightfold Path is the way leading to the cessation of volitional formations. That is right view, all the way to right concentration. Whatever ascetics and Brahmins, as to those consummate ones, there is no round. There's no round for their manifestation.
Thanks, Sister Shawmei. Okay. So, next one that we just read is perception. What is perception? Defined as 6 classes. 6 classes: perception of forms, perception of sound, all the way to perception of mental phenomena. Very similar patterns. And what is the origin? It's also the arising of contact. Previously, in feeling, is also the arising of contact. And after perception, we define volitional formations. It's also 6 classes, volitions regarding forms, sounds, odors, taste, tactile objects, and mental phenomena. Footnote number 26. Cha Chetanakaya, the fact that there is a difference between the name of the aggregate, Sankara Khanda, and the term of definition, Chetana, suggests that this aggregate has a wider range than the others. In the Abhidhamma and the commentaries, it is treated as an umbrella category for classifying all the mental factors mentioned in the suttas, apart from feeling and perception. Volition is mentioned in the definition because it is the most important factor in this aggregate, not because it is its exclusive constituent. What this footnote suggests is that volition and will is the most important factor of this aggregate, but it's not the only factor. And there is some other mental factors included in this aggregate of volition and formations as well. Hope that clarifies what is volition and formation and what is the origin. It's also with the arising of contact. So far, contact has causes 3 aggregates out of the 5: feeling, perception, and volition and formations. And for form, it was nutriment. Now let's take a look at the last one. The last aggregate, consciousness. And what amongst is consciousness? There are these 6 classes of consciousness: eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness, mind consciousness. This is called consciousness with the arising of name and form. There is the arising of consciousness. With the cessation of name and form, there is the cessation of consciousness. This Noble Eightfold Path is the way leading to the cessation of consciousness. That is right view all the way up to right concentration. Whatever ascetics and Brahmins having thus directly known consciousness, its origin, its cessation, and the way leading to its cessation are practicing for the purpose of disenchantment with consciousness. For its fading away and cessation, they are practicing well. Those who are practicing well have gained a foothold in this Dharma and discipline. And whatever ascetics and Brahmins having thus directly known consciousness, its origin, its cessation, and the way leading to its cessation, through disenchantment with consciousness, through its fading away and cessation, are liberated by non-clinging. They are well liberated. Those who are well liberated are consummate ones. As to those consummate ones, there is no round for their manifestation. From Samyutta Nikaya 2256. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. The last one that we read, consciousness, is also defined in 6 classes: eye consciousness, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind consciousness. And the origin of consciousness, the cause of consciousness, is here, name and form. Footnotes number 27. It is significant that while contact is the condition for the arising of the 3 aggregates of feeling, perception, and volition formations, name and form is the condition for the arising of consciousness. This supports the statement in the tag factored formula or dependent origination, found in text chapter 2, section 3.3, that name and form is the condition for consciousness. And this shows the integrity of the sutta. This sutta supports another sutta. So that would be the sutta. And the first sutta about the five aggregates. There are a few more that we will read in the coming days. There are 5 suttas about 5 aggregates. A, B, C, D, and E. Any questions or comments for the first sutta about the aggregates? Okay, if no comments or questions, Sister Akim like to do the dedication.
为相，愿消三障诸烦恼，愿得智慧真明了，不愿追障悉消除，世世常行菩萨道。
Thanks, Sister Akim. Till we meet again, may we be guided by the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have an aggregated Tuesday ahead.